Alright, so I'm sure we've all come up to a time where we need the answer to the question without looking it up or looking it up or researching it. I'd like to read you guys a quote by Albert Einstein. If we knew what we were doing, it wouldn't be called research, would it? This quote relates to me in many different ways. I'd like to give you an example. On the first day of school, in my political science class, a professor asked us a question saying, who is Barack Obama? I'm sure we all know who he is, but so everybody just blurted out saying he's the first black president of the United States of America. And everyone knew the answer without any research or even opening a book. For the second example, I'm sure we all rode a bike when we were young, and we all needed some kind of help or someone to teach us to ride one. But for my brother, riding a bike was like as if he knew it from a mother's womb. Without any practice or any research, or in this matter, any assistant, he picked up the bike at the age of 3 or 4 and started riding it on the block. For my third example, or my last example, is that I entered in a hotel room, or hotel lift, and there were like two chicks, they were Italian chicks, and they were speaking in a foreign language, saying that I looked cute. And at that moment, I didn't say anything to them, and I knew what they were saying. So, and when the elevator door opened, I said thank you to them, and just walked out. I swear you should have seen their faces. They were just like all shocked. And so yeah, in conclusion, I agree with Albert Einstein's quote. It reflects on the examples I gave and relates to me in many different ways. Thank you.
So what's happening on Thursday?
No.
Impromptu speeches in the test.
But this is still for like the same grade though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same assignment?
Mm-hmm.
Impromptu speech is in the test.
No.
Well, okay.
In the final.
Oh.
50 points impromptu speech and 50 points written.
So we're doing 2 impromptu speeches then?
See, well, if you're doing one on this round, yes.
Everyone has to
Everybody who
do
did a prepared speech today is not doing an impromptu speech on this round, so they're only doing one as part of the final.
Can I do a prepared delivery?
Yeah, is that what, you got something?
Alright, yeah, since you're cutting such small pieces, I guess I'll have one.
Except for that big
Oh, like with the Oreo on the top. It gets nuclear. Oh. I can't eat it like a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't eat all of it. But when I do have it, it's like I love the strawberry with like the swirl. That's all. Well, I know it's like I'm trying
Why you gotta not? That's all I have.
All right, Amanda, you basically have taken an impromptu speech and turned it into a prepared speech, and the content is a little bit thin given the fact that you spent time getting ready to do this, and I think that that's a problem. The quote as a subject is a little bit less interesting when you're doing something that's prepared. You need something, I think, that's more involved, and we definitely expect a better preview of the material. Presentation issues are a little problematic. Your body movements, you are kind of locked in the one position. You are swaying and swinging from side to side. That's a little bit of a problem. That from the very beginning, you've got your hands in your pockets while you're speaking, so your gestures are limited at the beginning of the speech. Your facial expressions are sometimes animated. You might want to be careful about referring to women as chicks, although I do appreciate the humor that you're trying to get into the presentation there. Your voice needs to project more in the opening. You want to have a little bit more control and command. Like I said, content is very thin, if this is something that you've practiced ahead of time, then you ought to be in a little bit more control. I'm not quite sure why you needed any notes for what you had, because everything stays relatively abstract. And it's done in 2 minutes and 21 seconds, so it went pretty quick. Okay, thank you.